everyone, welcome to today's video. It is Cerise here, and I have a BYS trio video. So you guys know that I love the blush trio and the highlighting trio, and now there is a contour trio. So there is a contour color, like bronzer color cheeks, and a highlighting shade there. So I thought that I would give this a try, and this was only $10, same as the highlighter and the blush trio, and I feel like it would be so good to have something so compact. If this works, it'd be so good to have something so compact to take like on holiday, like in your bag, like just to have to try on. So I'll get the product for you there and zoom in. So this is the packaging here, so it shows you everywhere on the face that you can put all the colors, which I think is really awesome and helpful. And then it is the cheek, highlight and contour there, and those are the three shades. So I will swatch them here. So I'll just get this contour color. So it's a very nice kind of bronzy brown color there. I actually think that these are really nice and creamy, like very lightweight, like it's not super powdery, there's not a lot of fallout, like it just kind of used the product enough. And I'll get this highlighting shade. So this seems a little bit kind of chalky to me. See how it's crumbled a little bit there, but it still seems like it would do the trick like once it's rubbed in. And then I'll get the last shade here, which must be like a kind of blush. It's this color here, so it's kind of like a pinky brown sort of color. I've actually put it on top of that highlight because that highlight didn't really do much. But there is the colors there. I'll just re-swatch this one to kind of put one there. But those are the three colors there. So I'm not really a huge fan of this highlight, like now that I'm rubbing it. But these other two, they seem like that they would be okay, but then I'm rubbing them and they're kind of disappearing. But we'll soon see how they go. So I'll go from back here and then I'll zoom in for the other side. So I'll just get the brushes that I need. Okay, so I'll get this brush here and do the under eye highlight. So I'll just dip it in. So this one's actually getting fallouty when I use a brush. So, I mean, but again, like I said, I didn't really like that highlighty shade. So we'll see. So I'll do one side so you guys can kind of see. And highlight where I would normally. It doesn't have a sparkly highlight, it's just more of a powder highlight. So just a brightening kind of color. Which, to be honest, like, it's not really doing much. I feel like I can't tell a difference. I suppose it would be good to set the under eyes there. But for me, it's not like super amazing or anything, you know what I mean? Well, this is slightly disappointing so far. Well, let's go with this contour shade here. And, well, see, when you use a brush, like, I don't know if you can see there just how, like, powdery it is. Alright, so I'll just put it up here. I mean, it seems like it's a nice color. It's a little bit like dark, but I'm sure it'll rub in nicely. Let's see. You know, like, I think it's actually rubbed in quite nicely. I quite like that. Just dip it a little bit more, but really, this is like a product that you wouldn't wipe in it. You would just literally dip. I'm not that mad at that. I quite like that. I think that's nice. Alright, so I'll just go under here, get rid of my double chin. And if anyone's asking, my lipstick is Nude Perfection by Maybelline Color Drama. Just if anyone was wondering. And then up here, I'm like, where do I even contour anymore? I don't even know. Alright, so that is like that side bronzed and contoured, if you can see like the difference there with verse yes but no. And then I'm just going to get the cheek color, which is also incredibly fallouty. I'll show you the pan once I've done both sides. And I'll just kind of do my cheeks here, add some kind of blush situation. It kind of added like a little bit, like, see, compared to that side, like, it's definitely got a difference there. If you can see from side to side. Cause you got me going side to side. So yeah, I'm not that mad at it. I feel like the highlight doesn't really do much. Let's go for a closer kind of view so you can see. So come on, kiddies. Alright, now that we're super close, you can kind of see how like fallouty the pan is. So I'll start with the under eyes again and kind of go under there. You guys can see. So I'm like dipping in to try and get some kind of color payoff because I feel like it's very like there's not much sort of thing. But I mean, if the other colours work, 2 colours out of 3 ain't bad, you know, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, so it's okay. I'm going to go opposites this time and do the cheeks first. I just kind of, so it's very, you can see it's very, like, pigmented, so you wouldn't need a lot. I, like, feel like I maybe put way too much on my cheek there, but it can kind of add to the contour as well, because it is kind of like, sure, it's like a light kind of peachy color, but it's still kind of like a subtle brown at the same time, so it's not too bad. It kind of has like a little bit of shimmer. You can see like a little bit of shimmer there, but hardly any. Right, so now I'll just bronze up my cheeks and everything. Let's see, bronze up under here. Got my double chins. Kind of looks like I've been punched in the cheek, but we'll see if we can somehow fix that, because that does not look ideal. And then just up in here. Come on. Like, just go over here. Okay, so compared to, like, I do prefer this side compared to this side. This side definitely had more cheek in there. Like, it's not bad. Like, it's still wearable and nice, but that's definitely a better looking kind of contour there. But that's the face there. Here's all the fallout in the pan. So it's not like super bad fallout, but there definitely is some there. Alrighty, so that is the contour trio on my face. So I don't mind this palette. The only problem is that I find this highlight doesn't do much. I'm like a light to medium skin tone. I feel like it really did nothing. It doesn't have much of like a color payoff. It's a very powdery, like chalky substance. I find that definitely the cheek has a little goes a long way. Like, look how pigmented that cheek is. Like, these colors are definitely pigmented. I think that that'd be really good, like, if you're going camping, needed something small, this fits in your handbag. You know, you could have the blush, you could have the highlight, you could have the whole set, and that's your whole face pretty much done. And I feel like it would be really good. It is a nice kind of versatile contour color. Like, you could use this as your bronzer if you're super light, or you could use this if you're like on the sort of like dark kind of skin tones. But I feel like it's definitely a nice palette. It's just a shame that this middle color doesn't work. But for like a blush and contour duo, it's around the same price anyway, so I feel like for the price point it's actually pretty cheap, and you get this extra color if you can somehow make it work for you. But yeah, I actually definitely did enjoy this, so yeah, hopefully you guys did too. If you guys have tried any of the BYS trios, then let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, let's talk about it. But anyway, if you guys haven't already, subscribe wherever the subscribe box is, and until next time, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!